Breaking news just out from Pfizer. Meg Terrell joins us now with more. Hey, Meg.
Good morning, Joe. So Pfizer reporting results on its oral antiviral drug for COVID coming in at 89% and reducing the risk of hospitalization or death from COVID when people who are not hospitalized but who are at high risk of the disease take this drug within 3 days of symptom onset. That is such a massive benefit that Pfizer was told by the outside committee overseeing the trial that it should stop enrollment right now and file for emergency use authorization as soon as possible. So that is what they are going to do. Now, this is a similar population of patients as the drug from Merck, which showed that 50% reduction on that measure just last month. Merck's was given within 5 days of symptom onset. Pfizer also measured that, and there the benefit was 76%. So Pfizer CEO Albert Bourla calling this a potential game changer in this global effort to halt the devastation of this pandemic. He says if this drug is approved by regulatory authorities, it has the potential to save patients' lives, reduce the severity of COVID infections, and eliminate up to 9 out of 10 hospitalizations. So, guys, this is the second oral antiviral to show positive results in a trial and potentially adding new tools to the arsenal here. Of course, Merck's just approved in the UK and coming up for FDA review at the end of this month. We'll see how quickly Pfizer's can get through that as well. We've got Albert Bourla, the CEO of Pfizer, joining us coming up in the next hour. Guys?
Yep, we'd be remiss if we didn't put up a intraday chart of Merck. Seems like a no-brainer. So let's put it up, and I guarantee you, you'll find it.
Like Pfizer's up 6% this morning. Yeah.
Yeah, Merck's down 3. So
yeah, quite a move.
Yeah, and that is related. Now I got a couple of questions. So that's better efficacy. Does it work the same way? I think the Merck drug isn't it a nucleoside analog or something? It disrupts the viral replication. But it also has some worries about it's mutagenic in was it either in vitro or with mice or something. So, and the UK did it pretty quickly, even with some of those concerns. Any similar concerns here with the Pfizer drug, Meg?
Yeah, so Pfizer's drug is a different mechanism of action. It's a protease inhibitor versus a polymerase inhibitor, which Merck's is. Pfizer says they have not seen that mutagenic risk in animal studies, so there aren't similar concerns with that. Pfizer's drug is given with ritonavir, which is an HIV drug, which helps sort of slow the breakdown of Pfizer's molecule in the body. And I think analysts have pointed to some drug-drug interactions for that drug, which could potentially limit the number of people or which people could get this, but that's something to better understand. But certainly a different safety profile. But Merck has said the mutagenic concerns are not something that they're worried about with this drug, given the short duration of treatment.
Exactly, but I know that has been mentioned. Well, I'm seeing some possibilities for some great cocktails down the road. And 89% is pretty. 89%. That's a good number if it holds up.
It's huge. Meg, and in this trial, they only go ahead, Andrew.
No, go ahead. I apologize.
Oh, I was just going to note in this trial they only included people who are unvaccinated. So it'll be interesting to see the regulatory pathway for this, whether it will be just high-risk people in general. Vaccination status doesn't matter. They are also including a trial of vaccinated people to see if this can help when people have infections after vaccination. So a lot of more data coming, but very exciting initial results.
I was just going to ask you what the manufacturing said.
The move in Merck seems crazy, Meg. It's a Keytruda. They got all this stuff. It shows you that, maybe this is just a little bit of a knee-jerk reaction, but was this drug that important to this multi-gazillion-dollar pharmaceutical company, the one that was okayed in the UK? It's hard to imagine going down 5% on that, but I guess it ran up on prospects for it too, Meg.
Yeah, I think you're right, and I think the ideas of continuing revenue stream from this, depending on how long people need drugs like this. But these initial reactions aren't always completely rational. Andrew, in terms of manufacturing, they have been manufacturing at risk already. I believe they'll have something like 180,000 courses available by the end of the year, which, of course, is coming up quickly. They're going to have millions next year. I think 50 million for the entire year, with 20 million or so, coming within the first half. So they are ramping this up quite largely.